United States crypto investors and companies have certainly been through a difficult time in the past few years, with pretty much no guidance on crypto, and then attacks, fines, etc. coming from the SEC on those crypto firms that are trying to comply and get it right, not including the bad actors, of course. But with reports of crypto investors and companies being debanked and blocked, and in so many cases, unfortunately, crypto products and services that have been unavailable to US users. Well, that looks to be about to change, because in this video, we're going to look at why the US is now so bullish about crypto, with Trump becoming president of the United States. And that's the one word to sum up this video really about crypto in the US, and that's bullish. So please do like the video and subscribe to the channel so I can continue to offer more content for you in future. Stick around to the end of this video to find out what services Coin Knowledge offers. Just a quick reminder that nothing contained here is financial advice, and let's jump straight in and take a look. US crypto lobbyists, for example Fairshake PAC, apparently spent about $133 million for the presidential election that resulted in over 100 positive results by both supporting and opposing different candidates. And to compare that to 2020, less than $3 million was spent. And the outcome of the election was that the Republicans have the White House with Trump as president, the Senate and the House. So Trump and his administration can pass pro-crypto regulation much more easily. For example, the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, which Senator Cynthia Lummis has continued to promote following Trump's victory. And remember, both Lummis and Trump both spoke at the Bitcoin 2024 crypto event in Nashville back in July 2024, that I did do a video on that you can find a link to here and in the description, following which Lummis submitted the Bitcoin Act of 2024. And if the US does adopt a strategic Bitcoin reserve in some form, it could lead to other countries and governments rushing to follow suit, which would be huge, with the US potentially starting a global rush for Bitcoin, including much more institutional money coming into the space. Because this is starting on a state level, it seems initially in the US, with Pennsylvania introducing legislation in its House of Representatives to allow its Treasury to hold up to 10% of its balance sheet in Bitcoin, having already passed legislation in October 2024 to establish a regulatory framework for protecting self-custody and crypto payments. A lot of this is supported by Satoshi Action Fund and its CEO and co-founder Dennis Porter, who stated on the 19th of November that he was in a race with Donald Trump to see who can enact the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve in the United States the fastest, and who spoke recently in Texas to promote the Bitcoin Reserve there also, with lawmakers starting to talk about introducing Bitcoin legislation in Texas. And Porter has also highlighted the advantages of a Bitcoin reserve for Bitcoin mining in the US. Moving on from this, Gary Gensler announced on November the 21st that he will step down as chair of the SEC on January the 20th, 2025, allowing hopefully a common sense approach to crypto regulation in the United States now, and some clarity for crypto firms operating there. And he's not the only one to step down after the election who's been accused of being unfairly anti-crypto, including FDIC chair Martin Gruenberg, among others. So this does seem to be a changing of the guard and a move towards a much more pro-crypto administration, with one question being, who will take over from Gensler as chair of the SEC in January? Well, Paul Atkins, a former SEC commissioner, is rumoured to be a candidate to become Gary Gensler's replacement as the SEC chair in January 2025, with a huge job on his hands to try to repair its reputation after being accused of huge overreach by the entire US crypto industry. But with Atkins being pro-innovation, pro-Bitcoin, pro-crypto, talking about the need to avoid over-regulation, the role of the SEC being to protect investors, not to block innovation, and needing a regulatory environment that helps digital currencies grow safely. And with a current Republican commissioner at the SEC, Mark Uyeda, saying on the 22nd of November that he'd prioritize regulatory clarity for cryptocurrencies if he's chosen as the next SEC chair. But as you can see here from the predictions website Kalshi, he only has a 2% chance according to this, with Paul Atkins having a 67% chance to become the chair of the SEC, with Brian Brooks in second place with 20% of the votes, with Brian Brooks apparently having met with Trump on November the 19th, along with Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong. So both of these are in the running to become the new Crypto Czar, in a first having a specific crypto role in government to coordinate crypto policy. And with the former CFTC chair, Chris Giancarlo, also in the running, all of whom are pro-crypto. With Charles Hoskinson distancing himself from this a bit after he was put forward as a good option for a crypto czar, putting out this post on X on the 20th of November, actually suggesting Brian Armstrong. But with him confirming that he will be involved and is already meeting several lawmakers, flying to Washington DC, focusing his efforts on facilitating crypto legislation with the House and the Senate, and will even be starting a project in January called Operation Baseline to survey the American crypto industry and support as much as he can. And as we're looking at new pro-crypto appointments, Trump has nominated Scott Bessent as Treasury Secretary, who's a hedge fund manager who is a partner and then chief investment officer at Soros Fund Management. Scott Bessent has said that crypto is about financial freedom, is integral to the future of finance, is therefore here to stay, and has praised digital assets and Trump's pro-crypto stance, including the idea of a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Trump has also appointed Bitcoin and crypto advocate Howard Lutnick as Secretary of Commerce to lead the US Commerce Department. And in case you weren't aware, Lutnick is the CEO of Cantor Fitzgerald, who is launching a Bitcoin financing business, starting with $2 billion worth of lending, with Howard Lutnick confirming this at Bitcoin 2024 in Nashville in July, which was obviously popular. And Cantor Fitzgerald has close ties to USDT stablecoin company Tether, holding a lot of its US Treasury bills and reserves. And Cantor Fitzgerald acquired a 5% stake in Tether for up to $600 million, which could be positive for the USDT stablecoin firm in the United States moving forward, with Howard Lutnick stating that he would step down as CEO of Cantor Fitzgerald when he becomes the head of the Commerce Department. Trump has also appointed Elon Musk, along with Vivek Ramaswamy, to a new department called DOGE, or the Department of Government Efficiency, with Musk obviously being famous supporting Dogecoin. And they're apparently heading to Capitol Hill on the 5th of December to meet with House Republicans on their plans to improve government efficiency, likely to be cutting regulations, jobs, and possibly even agencies if they can get that through. Trump has also promised a crypto advisory council, with several crypto companies and their executives trying to get a seat on this council, such as Ripple, Kraken, Coinbase, Circle, VC firm Paradigm, and A16Z, with this crypto advisory council possibly sitting under the National Economic Council. In some more bullish news, Trump is the new president of the United States who owns a crypto platform and has released many NFT projects, with Justin Sun, the founder of Tron, announcing on the 25th of November having bought $30 million worth of Trump's World Liberty Financial, being its largest investor, given that only $20 million worth of WLFI had been sold before this. For then, on the 26th of November, World Liberty Financial putting out a post on X confirming that Justin Sun had been appointed as an advisor, which is interesting. There were also reports that the incoming Trump administration is possibly about to give the CFTC regulatory oversight over a large part of the crypto market and move this away from the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, with the CFTC regulating the US derivatives market, so futures, options, as well as commodities, with the CFTC perhaps taking oversight over those cryptocurrencies seen as commodities rather than securities, with, even if you just looked at Bitcoin and Ethereum, them making up about 67% of the $3.5 trillion crypto market cap for all cryptocurrencies at the time of recording this video. And the CFTC is seen as being much more crypto friendly. For example, in its November the 21st report, where it endorsed the use of distributed ledger technology and blockchain technology by allowing tokenized digital assets to to be used as collateral for derivatives trading. And finally, in this video, there have been rumors of reducing or making exemptions for capital gains tax for US-based cryptocurrencies. So let's see what happens. But this is all obviously hugely bullish for crypto and encourages more institutional investment into the space and wider adoption of crypto. But that ends this video. And as always, I'd love to know what you think in the comments below about these crypto updates from the US. Just a reminder that if you are interested in more of a tailored approach to your crypto education, and you think you'd benefit from having someone look over your shoulder and guide you on your journey, I do offer one-to-one coaching to those who have the desire and the means to educate themselves further. And there are links in the description where you can message me and book in a free video call to see if we'd be a good fit. You can sign up for a free account with Coinly using the link in the description to this video, which is one of the best automated crypto tax platforms out there. If you're looking for more specific crypto tax advice based on your personal circumstances, I've partnered with a leading crypto tax company in Myna, which is part of the company Nephos, that offers other services such as wealth management, restructuring, offshoring, etc. But I'll leave a link to contact them directly in the description to this video. And finally, I've included a link to Trezor's website in the description for anyone looking for one of the best hardware wallets or cold storage out there, with 2 new models released recently in the Trezor Safe 3 and Trezor Safe 5 that I did a video on recently that you can find the link to here and in the description. And if you found this content interesting, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it really does help. And have a great day.